Yo, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a VOD review, a subscriber VOD review. It's been a minute since doing one of those. What's good, Kane? How are you today? I know you're not feeling too great, so you don't have to talk too much, but what's going on? You all right?
Yeah, all good, all good.
Good. All right, bro, we're going to go through, just breaking down your gameplay. I know it's a little bit fuzzy and blurry, so I'm going to try upscale it in the video, so just bear with me. But, you know, we're going to try to get all the important information out. The actual footage isn't as important. We're just going to go through, see what you do well and stuff like that. So starting off, you're going through protocol, you're going to the right-hand side here. You get the first kill. Okay, cool. So off the break here, I feel like one thing you did really well was just, you know, put under pressure. So let's just kind of have a look at attack maps and see your starting position. I did watch a little bit of it earlier to kind of see what you do, and I think you made a bit of a mistake just after this clip, so I just want to break it down before that happens, okay? So right now, you're going through, you're on the defense side. You're going, we're going to make you number one to make it, am I on the wrong side right here? Am I on the right map? I'm tweaking. Okay, cool. No, we're fine. We're going to make you the red side here, so you're on defense like that. So you're sitting right here, and you actually get the first blood, which is huge. So now you're in a really good spot. You can see your teammates underneath you. So you have a teammate, he's underground. So I'm just going to, for now, put like a little arrow underground just to make it easier so we know what we're working with. And then if you look at the rest of your team, they got both of them on the left, okay? So you're kind of the only one now responsible for the B push, okay? In this scenario, you got the first kill, so we know he's spawning out, right? Where would you think these three players are? Just based on what we can see now, where would you say they are?
They gotta be down B.
Yeah, like underground or B side, is that what you think?
Oh, above, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, me personally, I would say maybe one's up here, just because we haven't seen anyone cross this line, right? So I would personally say, that maybe one person is above, like the top window, maybe one's back B, and then another one, I know he just spawned up. For the last one, he could be kind of near the helicopter if he wanted to be on the right hand side on the lower, or he could be backing them up at B. But I would guess that one's up top and one's around B, okay? So let's play out for a second, and I think this is where you made a little mistake here. So we go through, right now you're doing fine. Your teammate does die underground, so immediately, just for everyone as well, because they always asking me, how do we look at the minimap and stuff like that? As soon as your teammate dies underground and there's no pressure on A, I immediately know they're full stacking B, okay? But what you don't want to do is you don't want to run backwards here because they could be up top, okay? So let's see what you do here. Are you on the same wavelength as me so far, of like where they probably are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now this is where I think I saw your first mistake, and I kind of wanted to just wait and go through it with you. But if you look right now, they have no mid-map control, okay? They are on the B point. So we can assume they still have one person up here. They have at least two people on B, okay? Now, if they're on B, what do you think they're going to watch from here? What would you say they're going to watch if they're on B right now?
Probably steps. Well, I'm assuming one would be on steps.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
And then probably up at mid, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm sorry. I know your voice is gone, so I don't want to ask you too many questions, but I'll kind of just go through it. But if you want to like say anything, just feel free to stop me. All right, bro? I'll try to not ask you too many questions. I know it's pretty tough for your voice, so don't worry about it too much. But yeah, right now for me personally, I'm always going to have an AR watching like this cut. This is one of the most important cuts right now, so I'm going to watch over. Now, the benefit you have is you have the peeker's advantage, and you can kind of snake the head glitch right here. So one thing I think you could have done better here is be a bit more reserved. You see how you overcommit right there. You kind of overcommitted there, and as soon as you died, I feel like you've lost total control, because look where your teammate is. Your teammate is nowhere near you right now, and these are the little things. If we're really trying to perfect your game, which is what we're trying to do right now, is what we got to work through, okay? There's a few things you could have done differently. One, look at your trophy system. How close are you to your trophy? You're basically nowhere near there. That means the enemy are in the same side, okay? They have no trophy. You have a stun and a grenade. So the first thing you should have done is at least just chuck the stun and a nade in those popular corners, right? You see someone's actually right there, chuck a stun, chuck a nade, and just peek it and shoulder it. The second you die here, look how you overcommit. You see right there, if you just backed away, you didn't even have to kill him. Just back away, peek him, and make him one shot. Wait for your team, because right now, this is the situation. As soon as you die here, your other two teammates aren't even with you, by the way. They're across the map. You're leaving this teammate by himself. You're basically leaving this guy in a 1v3, and that's where the scenario gets worse. So you need to play a little bit more patient, in my opinion, and wait for this guy, okay? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, that's fair,
yeah. Because now there's two of them down. You spawn straight away, you go through, now you're going across, and you can see your teammate dies, he's going by himself, and they literally got B, basically. You're going through, and just like that, they got B. So you've had one life, and they got B. That's it. Why? Because of the setup. So all I wanted you to do different there was play it patiently. And this is why I say to so many people, don't worry about KD. It's not just about KD. It's little things like this. You play your life there, you wait for your teammate, you get the kill, it's a completely different round. The map control's on your side. That one little mistake cost you the B point. So now you can see how these small mistakes add up throughout the game, okay? So you go through, first player gets taken down, B's gone. Let's go across there. You see one on the stairs. Good play. There's a first, okay? Going through. So there's a few things that aren't here, which is a little bit unfortunate, which is a kill feed because it's on theater mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So kill feed is quite important. We're going to try to work around it. But next time, if you can try and get me like a live game, it might be better, because the kill feed is really important just to kind of analyze what's going on. All right, bro?
Yes.
See, we're going through. Again, in this scenario, I actually like what you're doing here. One thing I would say is based on the timing. So this is where timing is so important. So when I'm coming up these stairs, can you see you're sprinting, right? And again, I know you're a good player. We spoke about this last time about your level, your crimson and stuff like that. But these are things I think you have to be careful with, because I think these are sometimes bad habits that you get into. Right now, can you see right now in this situation, where are they spawning? Okay, you are around this scenario. So you guys got the kills. Again, we don't have the kill feed, but we can assume here. We can assume that you guys have cleared the hills and you're pushing there, right? We know the blue team are spawning somewhere around there. Okay, so you're doing a really good job of cutting the lanes and being annoying. But in this situation, we can assume maybe 2 or 3 are spawning air and then maybe 1's push through, something like that, right? Because we don't have the kill feed, we can just guess. What you're trying to do right now is, this is where watching people like Shotzi and Hydra are very important. They need to be in scenarios. So you need to be in scenarios where you're working on your timing, okay? So in your head, in your scenario, what you actually want to do is you want them to push through and you come just behind them for a free, like, 3-piece, okay? Or you want to be in a spot where you catch them coming up the stairs. But the point is, if I pulled this right now, and I said, right, you know they're going to be in your right, what should we be doing? We should be pre-aiming, being a bit snappy, but look what you're doing. You see your attack sprinting like that? If I said to you right now, there's a player with your skill level, right, Kane, your skill level, and he slide cancels around this corner, who wins that gunfight? This version or that version?
The other fella.
And that's because you're just letting him camera you. So you got to be very careful here, especially in this game. Like right there, you kill him literally because of your mechanics there. But if you die there against a better player, you've gone from standing all the way there to spawning all the way there. Look how much map control you lose. And these are just small things we need to look at when we're playing, okay? I make the same mistakes and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Because now look how far you spawn. You see how you spawn all the way here? That one death you just had, you've basically lost this much map control. And that's why sometimes it's better to stay alive, get one, reposition, and be annoying. Like you get this kill, you back away, and think about it. The reason this kill took so long is because you made it mixy. You didn't let him go out in the open. Look where you pushed him from. Because of the timing. Right now, if you just wait, if you just held your pre-aim right now, you wait 2 seconds, what happens? He goes across your screen, you kill him, and then you can go inside. And you just, all you're doing is buying time there. Does that make sense? You're buying time here and being annoying. They have to get the point. They have to get the A point. So the more you're annoying in here, the longer you're here for, 1, it allows your team to push up the map and set up. And 2, it actually makes them start tweaking and start looking for you. So you're just trying to buy time there, okay? You go through, you end up dying there. After the first kill, you get traded. That trade doesn't really benefit you because it's a 3v3, so you're relying on your teammates. Now, again, we don't know the kill feed, which is unfortunate, but we're just going to go around and kind of make an educated guess. So going across, you see you're going through. Again, I don't mind the route you're taking. You see one right there. Good shot, so you're getting weak. I don't mind that play from you, but again, it's just one of those where I feel like you're taking a lot of challenges, you're playing with confidence, but sometimes that confidence isn't really helping. Like right now, you should never win this gunfight. If you were to win this gunfight, that means you are much better than the opponent. So I feel like right there, it's just about being a bit smarter, a bit more disciplined, and just backing away. You've still got your equipment. Look at that. Throw a shoulder here. Throw a shoulder. As soon as I think he outplayed you a little bit there by going on the egg glitch. Maybe he thought he was going to run at you. And then now it's like, oh shit, now I'm dead. And now look, again, just like that. Where do you spawn? You spawn at the back again. So you see how much map control you're just losing with these like careless mistakes here. And I know you're probably watching back and thinking, oh my God, that's probably like 4 mistakes I made that I wouldn't normally make. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
But the problem is that the fact that we're making these mistakes, that's what we got to clean up. If you watch someone like Shotzi, right, what he does really well is his flaw. His flaw as a player is he won't make those small mistakes. That's what makes his gameplay look so good because there's no little mistakes in there. Like when you're frying and playing amazing, I'm sure you're like, yo, I'm actually shooting. How do I do this more often? It's just about getting rid of those small mistakes. That's what it really comes down to. Okay, again, right there, it's just like, right, what are we really trying to do here? Well, there's no map pressure in the right through middle. There's somebody in the top right here. Maybe you didn't see him in game. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because it's a bit easier in theater. You're going through. It's like, okay, you know what? They should be coming through the left lane here. What do you think right now you could do differently? Me personally, it's like using your equipment. Like you don't really have a good spot here. So I'll say, yo, why not just use your equipment? Maybe go on the gun on our side and be a bit more annoying, because right now I feel like you're kind of just open for a death here. You see how you got naded? I just feel like you could have used your equipment a bit more there and chuck some equipment at them. Even right now you're snaking it, just throw a stun there, throw a trophy there, sorry, throw a nade, slow them down a little bit. I haven't seen you use your equipment here, and I think that's a big thing you could work on. Now you're going for cross maps here, Kane. You're going for them cross map nades. You were right next to him there. So just go for those nades a little bit earlier. But overall, again, I know you got the gun skill. It's just about putting yourself in the right situation. So once again, you're going through, I'll go through the zip here. Perfect. I love this play. You should be behind them here. This is great. So, okay, if we look at the mini map right now, let's just have a look and see where our team's set up. So in this situation, where are our team set up? Well, We're the red team still, and this is what I mean by, you know, good map pressure. So you don't. I mean, it depends. I was going to ask you a question. Is your voice alright to talk about it, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Right now, what is in your head? What is a good play for you right now? Before we proceed, like, what do you want right now? Imagine this is your situation. Chat, you guys can answer this as well and have a think. In this scenario right now, one, where do you think they're coming from? And two, what is in your head right now? Like, what is your thought process in this scenario? I'm going to paint the picture on the minimap and I want you to talk to me through it. So you got a teammate in our top building. We're only playing with B right now because A's gone, okay? You have a teammate on the point, and you have a teammate kind of stretched out around heli. So talk to me through your thought process. Where do you think they are? What do you think is going on right now? I'm going to assume maybe 2 or 3 are dead because of how stretched up the map you guys are. So I'm going to assume something like this, okay? So what's in your head right now? What are you thinking?
Looking at it back, it'd obviously be better just to hold their top windows, keep checking down into P3 and checking zip, because they're all going to be to my right there.
So you're saying instead of sitting around here, maybe sit like the zip window around there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just keep control
and
of the
kind
top,
of keep control of this area
floor.
and just make sure you got the top area locked down essentially, right? And like make sure you got this area. Cool. So I think that's a great play, great start. I actually messed up in terms of this guy is actually around there. So one thing I would personally say is if I'm thinking like logically, if I'm the opponent, I am more than likely, because we're going for A, my first push is probably going to be this side first. Just generally, like I would probably push this side first, and then I would maybe take a route, okay? So for me personally, I would sit this top window where you're sitting now. I would go to that ledge, and I would just watch the bottom door for the first maybe 5 or 6 seconds, okay? If I don't see anyone, then I would go to the zip, because I know my timing will work out for me. Well, what do you think about that? Do you agree with that or no?
Yeah.
Because for me personally, what I'm trying to say is if I can watch this bottom door, and I can then get information, because imagine 3 of them go through, then I know they're all there. If I kill one, let's say I kill one bottom door, then immediately I go through to zip and I watch zip, because imagine this guy, number 1, right? Let's just say he is running. What's quicker? What are you going to see first? Number 2 or number 1? You're going to see number 2 quicker, right? So at least you get the information first, then you can react and go to zip. Because by the time this guy wraps all the way around, you have time here. You get the timing on him, okay? So let's see what you do here. This is really important because you have the position. I don't want to see you just run out here. So you're doing a really good job holding it. Perfect. So right there, this is good. This is great. So exactly what I wanted you to do there is what you did. You held that angle. You didn't see anyone. So now you're holding the zip. You're holding it. You're taking your time. Again, I wouldn't mind you watching over. It's kind of just seeing what you can see. You're lacking a little bit of information, but I don't mind this play. And it's, again, we don't have the kill feature. It's a little bit annoying. Now they managed to sneak onto A. So yeah, for the next VOD, we're definitely gonna try and get a real gameplay, just because there's a few things cut out in the VOD, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you can see they go to A there, so I don't really blame you there. I think there was just a gap in your setup. One thing I would say is maybe just be a little bit more responsive. But again, I don't really blame you there. That was just, I don't really know where they even pushed from. I feel like they just pushed through the far right. It looks like they just went through a gap in the far right, and they're actually on the A point now. So because I can't see the kill feed, maybe one of them pinched us. Like maybe one of them went through and pinched us, but yeah, I think you played that well. You're going through. Again, you got a stun grenade here. Let's see what you do here. Okay, so whenever you're giving up a power spot like this, it's kind of desperate, and I see why you did it, because they're on the A point. But I'm going to assume right now, if you look at the kill feed, and look at this, okay? You see you're 19 to 12, so you're 19 to 14. You go through. Your teammate gets 1 and 2. So now this, I know this was a split-second decision, but if you were a little bit more disciplined there, you wouldn't have jumped out the window right here. Yeah, because your team got both of them. So all you have to do is turn around there and watch the right. But again, this right now, as soon as you get that kill, you know they're both dead. You right now need to turn right as soon as possible. You need to go right as soon as possible and watch that cut. But look, again, you're going through, and I think you've got a little bit tunnel vision there. You got a little bit tunnel vision there. Your teammates got the kills and you still were looking for them. So right there, just a bit of tunnel vision. You go through, and now again, it's just about holding the lane there. You're going across, see what you can do here. I like that play for sure. Great play. That's a really good play. You're going to go through. I don't mind this at all. You have a trophy system. Perfect. Put the trophy down. Chuck your equipment. A little bit unfortunate. I think you set yourself in a bad spot there, so you're always going to die. But I think you played that okay. When you were in this spot, the way I look at it here is you're in a really bad spot, right? What you could try, like, what's best case scenario for you, Kane? In this spot right now, what's best case scenario for you?
Getting out that spot. Going back.
Getting out? honestly, for me, I don't even think that's an option. Like the way I look at this right now, like I can't think of a way that I can escape this through that. The only way I can go through is if I finesse through their middle. Like I'm too close to their side. Like I don't think I can run backwards here. So for me personally, I'm like trying to get one kill, just finesse and play my life, wait for my teammates to help me. And once we get a few kills, then push up. But like right now, I don't want to do what you did here. You see how you, like, if I pause this right now, you see how you overcommitted? You can be seen from every angle. I just feel like that was a bit over aggressive. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because like right now you're actually tucking the wall. Honestly, like it's not the best spot in the world, but if somebody goes up to that head glitch, you low-key might be able to shoot them before they react, or that they might not be looking at you. So it's actually okay, and you just got to take your time here, like play the credit spot, because you know where they're going to come from. So right now, if we look through, you're basically in this spot here. Where are you? You're sitting right here. You're literally tucking in the wall, right? You know they have to come through here. They have to come through there. Actually, let me switch it. You guys are red, sorry. You know that they're coming through here, right? They're going to come through here. They might send maybe 2 through there. The point is, you know they're coming through the left side. If you find yourself in a bad spot like this, I just don't think you want to overcommit and show your whole body, because you're basing the assumption that they haven't crossed this area yet. You standing here and chucking a stun is assuming that no one's here, but we have no information on that, right? So you just got to be a bit more careful. Again, I would say you've this one round, you've made about 5 or 6 small mistakes that I'm very similar to you. I make them, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have made those. But those are the ones we have to both try and kind of keep reserved, because they have a domino effect. Like look at that.
Yeah,
that's just a domino effect, bro. That's a domino effect because you got spawn trap. So that's probably like 7 deaths this round that I'm like, oh my god, like he's a very good player, but there's just small mistakes, and that's what you got to try and avoid. Okay, so every time you're playing and make those mistakes, I want you to like ask yourself, like in the moment, why did I die there? Oh, okay, I made that mistake, let me try to clean it up. Because you see the domino effect now. You see how you died again? Now you're in the blender because you're chasing the game. You're chasing the game, there's no map control, you're going through, and that's 3 deaths in a row there. Okay, you end up having the lives here, you're going through. I think it's getting really mixy, but again, we can't see the kill feed, but it looks like your teammates did a good job. I'm happy with this pinch, great play. Again, they're on the point here. Good play, not a bad play at all. You're by yourself though, and that's gonna be round. Talk to me about round 1. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about round 1? From your perspective? Stinker?
Shocker, yeah.
I think it was one of those where if I didn't know your level, I wouldn't know you're a Crimson player based on that round. Because of how many small mistakes there were, right? But if I saw your best gameplay, I'll be like, oh, this guy's him. This guy's an iridescent player. And that's the balance we want to get to. We want to improve our floor more than our ceiling. Everyone in the chat saying the same thing, chat. You guys want to improve your floor. If I showed you that one round, and I'm sure I know Kane's saying the same thing, like that wasn't the best round from his perspective, I would say, oh, maybe he's a gold or a diamond player. But I know that's not true. I know you're a lot higher than that. So he's got to avoid those rounds. And I'm saying this as someone that's doing the same thing as you and making the same mistakes. And it's simply just about just trying to fine tune those small mistakes. That's all it is. Just learning from it, fine tuning those small mistakes. Do you have any questions on round 1? Is everything? I mean, I know like, it wasn't anything I didn't tell you that you didn't know, but I think just looking at it from a different perspective and stuff like that maybe it was useful. So, do you have anything you want to talk about or questions or anything?
No, all good. All
right, cool. Let's keep running. So right now you're going through. So in this scenario, you're obviously on the other side. Just in terms of timing, it's really important in control. In my opinion, the most important thing is the break. If you can get a good break in control, you essentially have them trapped, because it's the only game mode where the spawns aren't flipped. You know that if you get 2/3 of the map on either side, they're going to spawn in a set area, right? So what we're trying to do is get a good break, okay? So it's really important to know your timings. Timings is everything. So right now, we're going to flip. We're going to keep you, we'll keep you as a red team, make it nice and easy. We're going to go through. So let's just look at your break here and kind of think about the bigger picture. So you're playing with a teammate. So are you telling your teammate to kind of hit bottom with you? Is that what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Cool. So when you're telling your teammate, just out of curiosity, when you're saying hit bottom, are you just saying let's hit bottom out, or are you saying like I'm going to chow this, that, or what's kind of going on in your comms right there?
So normally one of us will fly up zip, get control of their windows. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And then just make sure no one's bottom.
Okay.
Try and get P2.
So in my experience, whenever I'm playing with someone, I think the biggest benefit of having comms is plays like this. And this is something I don't know if you're doing it, but something I thought I would add to your game, okay? Right now, when you're going through, what I would say I'm playing with Sifu, right? Someone I play with quite a bit. I would tell him that right now, I will wide chow. So I would, because let me tell you the issue that I found. Imagine you slide cancel forward, right? Imagine you stand right there and he stands just behind you. There's a chance you get 2-pieced. Even if it's like a 2 in 10 chance, you don't really want to have that. You want to eliminate that. And there's a world here where the player kills you and then your teammate trades him. Now that's an okay play, but we really want to use our numbers well and get the kill without dying, right? So what I would say to you right now is like, I am going to wide chow so that your teammate knows he stands there. The benefit you have then is that guy's centering towards you, and then your teammate can kill him. You see what I'm saying? So in my opinion, that's just something to do, because right now, like, you see your teammate's back there. In all honesty, if that guy had an AR right there and he killed you, your teammate could have got the trade, but maybe not quick enough. So that's something I think we should probably work on. What do you think about that? Because I'm looking right now. Can you see your teammates actually behind you? Look at it. Look, your teammate's holding the angle and you're pushing through. So there actually is a bit of a disconnect there. Now, it worked out okay now, but you know they get there first. What if there was an AR right there and he kills you? Your teammate gets a trade. Is that a good play? I mean, not really, because you're now 3v3. There's no benefit there. But if you play together, if he's watching over you, he knows you're pushing, and you get in a 4v3, that changes everything. All right, bro? Just again, I know you're a good player. So for me, those small details are what really can help you. If I can help you with those small details, that will change everything, okay? So going through, I don't mind this play. I like this play from you. I would say right now, even just pushing their zip line is a good play. You're by yourself, you're by yourself. I don't love you getting on the hill by yourself, Ed, but talk to me through it. What do you think about this? Because for me right now, it's hard to tell because there's no kills. So we can kind of, we're gonna use the control kills here to kind of figure it out. But we know there's one kill on your side. That's all. So right now we know there's 3v3. You're going through, there's one up there. We're kind of uncounted for 2 people. And with your teammate going up the zip right now, I just feel like you're kind of by yourself, like a sitting duck. And if you think about what happened last round, when you were leaning forward, remember that when you were leaning forward, you were probably hoping for someone to play where you are now. Right? Like, you're probably hoping for someone to commit like this for like a free kill. So I just feel like right now, it's just, I don't know, you're in a spot where I just feel like you have to be very careful. I feel like you're kind of like a sitting duck, and especially with no one really holding mid, I just feel like it's a bit dangerous. I feel like it's a bit dangerous right now. You're going through, your teammate's on the zip, but you know, you can see that. That's exactly what kind of happens. He jumped on through. He probably should kill you right there. That guy, if we look where he came from, like, where does this guy come from? Like, he was behind you. I don't know what he did, so he should probably kill you there. So again, I would say a bit more cautious. You know how important like map control is more than the point, and then play around it. But good job once you get that kill. Again, one thing I want to say from you is using your equipment. Okay, using equipment is such a big thing. I feel like you're not using enough there. Like right now, how many routes could they come from? They could come from here. They could come from the top R stairs. They could come from your left. So what I would always do is use your equipment. Try to finesse, be annoying, play the stairs instead of the point right now, because that way you can limit them, you can bait them in. Right now you're trying to get a tick, but I would say, why not just try to get information? Why not try to bait them in? Like for me personally, I would play these stairs here. That way I can watch this side here, okay? I can watch this side here, and then I can shoulder the hill. I can shoulder the hill and just bait them in. Bait them in. Because if they send 3 people towards me, let's say they send like 2 people like that. Let's say there's 2 people towards me. You are giving your team a 3v2 at A. That's not a bad play. Where if you're solo trying to cap this point and then you die, you're leaving your team in a 4v3 without the tick. Like, look how far away you are from the tick. Realistically, Kane, talk to me. Realistically, do you think you're getting this tick solo like most of the time there?
No.
It's very, bro, look how slow it goes. It's so unlikely, so unlikely. And you have no map control, you have no teammates with you. It's just a really difficult thing to do, bro. It's nothing to do with your skill. It's just a scenario you're putting yourself in. It's just not a good one, okay? So me personally, I would say just play around the stairs. Be annoying, shoulder, get the information and let them really work for it. And then your team can work around you. Because look at that. Just like I said, the guy was stairs. Now you lose map control. You go through, and again, you're pushing, you're pushing, you're pushing. Your teammate's not there. Now let's see what you can do. You're going towards A. He's already on the top stairs. Gets a kill. And just on a flip note, you know, we spoke about that earlier, why that's such a good spot, that top stairs, just to really get them back. But now you've had 2 deaths in a row, and I've not seen one gunfight from you. So it's nothing to do with your gun skill. It's just these slight, small decisions that's putting you in a bad position, okay? You're going through again. You know he's up there. Let's see what you do here. So now you're going to try and finesse. You're going underneath. Again, I don't mind this play, but you got an equipment, right? I don't mind using a stun for sure. Go through. I like that play. Good omni movement there. Good kill, okay? Good confidence from you. That was great play. There's one. Let's see what you can do here. Okay, a few things I want to say from this point here. And I actually want to know your opinion on this.
Yep.
What is your thoughts on, instead of going underground here, where you're kind of out of the play, what are your thoughts of, instead of going underground, going up top, the guy you just killed, and picking up his AR and watching the window and zip? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I think I only went underground.
Yeah.
Obviously, having an SMG.
Yeah.
Didn't think to pick it up. Yeah.
So that's something that, you know what, I've done that before. I've got a bit better with that now, but I realized just because I'm running a sub, it does, like, why can't I pick up an AR, right? Because right now, I'm sure if you had an AR, you would go to our window, and we know how valuable our window is. If we just stop for a second, okay? Look where your teammates are. So what we on? We're on the A point, okay? Right now, you've killed one person, so you've done a great job. You kill this person, he's going to spawn back there, okay? Cool, happy with that? He's going to spawn there. We don't really know where the rest are, right? We have one teammate on the hill. So we have one teammate around the hill. We actually have one teammate on the right. So your teammate, where would you say he is? Looks like he's there building, okay? So it looks like your teammate is there building, somewhere like that. And then we have one more person coming off our spawn. So right now, if I said to you, this was your scenario, we don't really know where they are. We're going to guess that maybe 2 are coming off spawn, maybe one's middle, maybe like something like that, because we don't really know where they are based on the kill feed. If I asked you, right, Kane, where do you want to be? If I had the magic wand, where would you want to be on the map? Where would you say right now? You could pick anywhere.
But yeah, probably top windows.
Our top window, right? I would love to be right now with a Krig, our top window, holding the whole of middle. And at the same time, I can just check zip, make sure no one's overextending through zip. For me, that is the most valuable spot. Now, you had that right there. You had that right there, but this is where you were limited because of your weapon. You decided to back away. Instead of, like, you get the kill right here, he's more than likely got an AR. He could have a sub. I could be talking, he could have a sub the whole time. But let's just assume he has an AR, because most of the time they would have an AR up here. You pick that up and you watch over the window, okay? Because you could help your team so much more. But instead, you going underground here, like, is essentially out of the map, right? Look how much space you leave middle map open. Like, you see how much space is now there? And the problem now is just, like, if this guy dies on the hill, it's just a big disconnect. And again, I just feel like right there, I would love for you to play top. Now, the person who could be going underground here is number 4, because you have top, you guys have everything. So he can afford to take a route to be annoying. You see what I'm saying? I don't think you could have afforded to give up such a power position. So that's why I think right now you should look at that and say, I know you probably want to go underground. That's more your play style here, be a bit more mixy and aggressive, but you gave up such a power spot, right, bro? And now let's play out. And this is actually interesting. Look what happens. Look what happens. You actually back upon yourself and go up across the zip. That shows me that your teammate just died up here and you might have made the wrong play, okay? Now, it actually works out okay here because you kind of got a big 2-piece here. Oh, maybe don't. That's quite unfortunate. They both jumped out. But you can see it was a bit more mixed than it needed to be. Like, it's kind of all over the place here, in my opinion anyways. Okay? Because you can see the fact that they're here. Yo, bro, I have no idea what they're doing. But what it looks like is, again, I think this is more of the opponent's tweaking. But you see how middle map was clear? They essentially all came through middle map there. So if we back away, if you're standing up here, bro, you probably get a 3-piece middle map, or you at least slow them down. You shoulder that window. Even with a jackal, you just shoulder it, you chuck a stun, you slow them down. You're not trying to kill them, just make them a bit more paranoid about pushing in the open. Because think about it, what, 12 seconds later, there must be a reason you went through. Let's look at our map right here. Your teammate dies on the hill. The teammate we spoke about dies on the hill through middle. So you're like, oh shit, let me help them out again. So you can tell that you made the wrong play because you're going back upon yourself, okay? Right now you go through. That looked really weird. I think that's a theater thing. That looked like that guy disappeared. Going through, you're chasing him and chasing him. Okay, now where this guy went, oh, he's right there. He's behind you. I think he's on the stairs. I think he low-key was hiding on the stairs right there. Oh no, what? Oh, honestly, this guy's a magician, bro. I have no idea where he's gone. Kane, I'm sorry. I can go back and theater with you and watch him. I have no idea where he's gone right there. But can you see how it's all over the place now and you've lost where they're going and it's just kind of, it's a bit more mixed than it needs to be. Yeah. Look at that, bro. You're holding the power position with a sub. You're chilling. You're holding it. You can do that right there. You see that? Krig. Just like we mentioned. I'm happy I was actually correct there. There was a Krig right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine you pick this up. You hold that lane. It's an easy hill. Okay. Let's keep going through. Let's see what happens there. What do you think about that? Any thoughts on that?
No, I agree.
Yeah. Is that something you normally do? Do you find yourself picking shit up or not really?
No, unless I run out of ammo. Not really.
Only when your sub runs out of ammo. So yeah, for me, it just adds another, like, adds another element to your game, bro. It literally just adds another element to your game, which makes it so much more beneficial. But you guys are going over to B now. Let's see what you guys can do here. You're going through. The tick is almost done here, so you guys are doing a good job. Again, I don't mind you playing your life, playing in like cruddy spots here. Let's see what you do. Trophy goes down. Just hold the angle. You might end up breaking this one. A bit unfortunate. So is your teammate a sub or an AR? Is he also a sub?
AR.
So your teammate's an AR?
Yeah.
Cool. So scenarios like this, for me anyways, I would like you to command a bit more and say, yo, I need you to watch my ladder. Like, your teammate right now... Okay, let me actually ask you a different question. Right now, where would you want an AR right now? If you had an AR right now, if I said, yo, Kane, I'm watching over you, where would you want me to sit and what would you want me to watch right now on this screen?
Either top zip or the heady at the bottom.
Cool.
I'm watching P2, yeah.
Yeah. So I would personally want my AR, just like you said, top zip. Why? He could watch middle. So this is what I would want my AR. I would want my AR to sit in top zip so he could watch middle and he could watch over me on the hill. And then I could just soak time. But your AR has gone underground, where it's probably the only bit that a sub is actually relevant. And you guys have given up that whole area. You see that he's pushing through. So that's just something down to like maybe communication. Maybe just saying, yo, I need you to watch over me. Oh, you got the AR out. Shit's going down and you brought the aims out. Okay. Let's see what you're doing now. Let's see what you're doing now. So you got pissed off at your teammate. He wasn't watching over you. I'll do this shit myself. So you're going for a pincher. Unfortunate. Again, just down to timing. Maybe he heard you. I'm not really sure. It was a weird one. It sounds like he maybe heard you there. Yeah. 9 to 7 going through. I can see it's getting a bit mixy. So again, you just want to go up top, H. You want to go up top, zip, slow it down for a second. We've got some time here. Actually, I don't know how much time you got. It's so 0. Theater's not very good, is it? It doesn't really give us a lot of information, does it? It doesn't give us a lot of information to work with. We're kind of having to guess here. Good play, great play. Yeah, right now, I don't know how long's left, but you can obviously see you got a live advantage. And it's just about, you know, helping your teammates. You're going for a pinch here, which I don't mind. I don't mind the pinch here. 6v2. Okay, this round should be good. It should be good. Yeah, chilling. Cool. So we spent like half an hour going through 2 rounds because I wanted to give you a deep dive of 1 defense and 1 offense, and then we can kind of just skim through the other ones and see if there's anything different. So yeah, we can kind of just go through because I thought I'd give you like a proper detail for each round to show you both sides of it. So now we can kind of just go through and see if there's anything like crazy to talk about. But yeah, what do you think so far? Did you have anything you wanted to talk about specifically?
No, it's pretty much why I have to do this.
Like it's just honestly, it's about just playing a little bit smarter and like playing a little bit more like finesse your life a little bit, just little things like right now you see how you're going through, you're overcommitting. Like even just standing this top gun, the amount of angles they can see you from, it's just little things like this. I feel like the risks are all just not worth it. They're just not worth it. Like you're going through, you end up dying, now you spawn out. Like honestly, if I saw your KD after this, I'm like, bro, the amount of deaths you probably could have avoided is crazy. Like you probably could have had such a, like the game could have been so much more simple because your shot's fine, but there were so many small mistakes you made, in my opinion, like small deaths you made. Now you're watching through. Again, I don't mind it. Let's see what you do. Let's see if you overcommit. So you know he's on your left there. Let's see what you do. Okay, so you're behind him. I don't mind this at all. Go through the zip line after this kill. Good play there. Big kill. So yeah, you're doing a good job. You're holding this power spot. And again, right now, you're doing a great job. So you see when you're actually holding the power spot and making the gunfights easy, you're doing a great job. So I think you switching to the AR definitely benefited you some more there. Yeah. I feel like when you're making this up, you're making a lot of mistakes, a lot of simple mistakes. It's so trolly not seeing the red dots.
I know.
Yeah, if we do another VOD review, yeah, try getting me like a live game just because there's a few more variables. I don't know why they don't show it. It's so stupid. It's just everything else. By the way, I love this angle. So this is what I'm saying, bro. So I feel like your game is very similar to mine. You can take it as a compliment if you want. It's not an insult. I don't know, people might think it's an insult. But like things like this, when I'm playing good and I play like this, I know the game's coming towards me. But I look through just like you did and I make so many small mistakes, bro. So many small mistakes that cost me. Like I guarantee you get a kill here because you're playing smart. You're not over channeling, you're not overthinking it, you're playing it smart, you're waiting. Bro, that was perfect. That right there was perfect Call of Duty. You played it patient, you waited. You could have even waited a little bit longer if you want for the third. I would reposition after this, in my opinion, because any good player's gonna know you're here now through the minimap, so maybe just reposition. That's only the one thing I would say a little bit different. And you see they kind of know where you are from earlier. Okay, you kind of reposition. You got me there, Kane. You kind of reposition a little bit. Let's see what happens there. And again, you don't need to rush this. You're chilling, 9v9, your team's frying them. The second you go up, you die, okay? So this is, now because I can't see the kill feed, there's something I want to address here, but there's a reason why. In this scenario, the only time you should push up like this is if you feel like you got 3 down or something and you feel like you can catch a timing. If we actually look through, right here, there's 11 lives, right? So we're waiting. So no one's dead. So now there's 10. Now there's 9. So potentially 2 just died there. So you thought you could potentially catch a timing. So I'm okay with that. But just like looking at the kill feed and understanding that, which I'm sure you know, it's just one of those ones down to timing. Go through. Yeah. And honestly, this round, I feel like you guys kind of fried them. Now, but did you see the difference in your own gameplay there?
Yeah.
Right? Now, if I showed someone this round, they'll be like, oh, this guy's probably crim. But if I showed the first round, they'll be like, oh, he's probably plat to diamond. And that's where we want to be careful. Look at this, bro. You're playing off angles, you're playing patient, you're playing it smart, and that's exactly what I want to see. Smart play right there. Big 2, great off. Honestly, bro, it's not even the same perspective. It's not. Do you think that's fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, like from the first round to this round, it's not even the same POV. It's not even the same POV. Yeah. So do you think, you're more of an AR player naturally?
I'd like to say a flex, but watching it back, yeah, I'll go with AR.
I think with the flex role, it's just about understanding the game and like, I think sometimes people put too much pressure on, oh, I'm being a sub, I have to get in their spawn and be behind them. Sometimes you need to see what your team needs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, War, that's a great spot on Cobble. Let me go back for a second. If you guys didn't see this spot, I played it on it as well. It's a fantastic spot. Let me quickly back away. Bro, this spot right here is a really good spot. You can actually go across this whole area. This whole cobble, like from that side as well, you can kind of stair glitch it. It's a great spot. Look at that. Look how good that spot is. Can we show some gas right now to Kane? Look at that spot. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Kane, when you're playing smart like this, it was night and day, all right, bro?
Yeah.
Let's go through together. Let's see some mistakes in the next round if there is any. And let's keep going through. Because, you know, 1 round was pretty poor. 2 rounds was pretty good, okay? So let's see what you do. And it's not a coincidence, by the way. It's not a coincidence. The rounds you played well, your team won the rounds. You see what I'm saying? The rounds you lost, you didn't play too well. So sometimes it really is down to you as that player to just beat him. Let's go through. There's 1 down. Again, that's where I think overcommitment a little bit. You know they're on that side. They have to be on that side of the map. They have to be on that side of the map. The worst thing you could do right now is run through the middle and give them an opportunity. Because I said, Kane, right now, give me 6 spots they can kill you from. You got 1 over there, 1 top window, right, bottom, middle. There's so many spots they can kill you from, and you just going their side for free. And what if you were standing there? What if you were standing there that you don't even realize how many spots there are? You just die in a second. Yeah. You go through, yes, you're stunned, but I don't even think that's relevant. You could have died from so many spots there. And this is the thing I want to take out your game, this overcommitment, because you died from behind. Okay? Now you spawn at the back. Again, your teammates now have more issues. So people would say to me, oh, when I solo queue, I don't get good teammates. For me, let me show you guys something. Right now, if Kane's alive, like he was in the other rounds, he puts pressure on the opponents. Kane dying here puts pressure on his teammates. And that's why sometimes you playing bad causes negative effect for your teammates. It's not just about you. It's the fact that what you're doing for your teammates. Again, bit of an overchild there. Wait for your teammate. Perfect. Right there. Great. Wait for your teammates is great. Let's go through. Your teammates can watch that area. You can hold bomb. That's fine. Wherever you want to hold here. I personally never really sit here on this point. I feel like it's a little bit of a waste, but I can see why you sat there. I don't think it's a bad play at all. I think you just caught a good timing. So that wasn't a bad play at all. I just think, you know, bad timing. Okay, let's see what you do here. Now you're in a bit of a blender. Let's see how you get out of this one. And again, bro, I'm gonna bring you up again, Kane. For me personally, this kill right here calls a blender for you. This kill right here of the first round, okay, because you're going through the AR, you're limiting yourself right now, just your spot and everything. You end up dying. Just that death right there, I just think calls a blender for you. Because now, you know, you're in the back foot. Your teammates die as well. Now you're in the back foot. You're in the, you know, they've got more map control, and it just really causes a lot. You have to work so much harder than you should. Now, look, you're down by lives. They have so many more lives than you. So right now, we've got to just stop and say, okay, we need to stop dying. We need to stop dying. They're going to be all over this spot. They're going to be pushed out. So you need to go for kills here. You need to go for kills here. I don't like, I've done this before, but I don't like going this right lane because when they've got map control, it's so easy. Like, I'm going to flip the perspective. You know when you're on that hill right there? Aren't you hoping they come through this lane? I'm praying they come through. I'm like, well, bro, please push me through these stairs, bro, please. And you know when you're on the hill on the defense, right? You're just sitting there hoping they push those stairs. So when you're on the offense, you want to do the opposite. If you're hoping that, like when you're sitting here, bro, the amount of times I'm playing and I'm just sitting here like, please push these stairs, bro, please push these stairs. You're doing what they want you to do, what you want them to do on the other side, okay? So rather you're ready for that gunfight. It's just not an easy gunfight. And then you go through, they put pressure on you. You're basically one shot. I like the equipment usage, but, you know, let's see what happens there. Great shots. Fantastic shots there. You're going through. Again, the kill feed's not really favoring you. You're going across there. Trophy should go down. You're trying to break free. I don't know how they let you through, if I'm honest with you. I think they kind of trolled that one, but you guys did a good job with kills there. And just like that, there's no mid-map. But I could have told you that from now. If you look at your mini-map right now, another thing is I don't know how much time left on the hill, Kane. So I'm going to give you the benefit of that. Maybe time's running out. The way you guys playing, do you remember or not really? It looks like there was a lot of pressure on you guys, so maybe time was running out here.
Yeah.
But if you look right here, you got...
quick.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because you guys didn't really get any points. I feel like it might have gone really quick. But if you look right now, you can see your teammates there. Your teammates like around there. There is absolutely no certainty that you know where any of them are. Like all you know is you got maybe 1 kill. But they can easily be our window. They can easily be middle gun. They can easily be their window. So you guys are in a really bad spot. So I just feel like you have to go around and go for those first kills first. But for me, when you go through this area, it's the hardest push to go through, bro. I feel like it's so hard. You always need to clear your window first, in my opinion. If you have this room, it just opens up so much space. Because now, look, you're going through, but there's no one watching over you. Go through, and you guys get two-pieced. Because they're just on your window. They're in your window. Now you're going through. Now you're going through the left-hand side. But I think sometimes just taking your time, slowing it down, going for kills first will just help you out. This round, I think you're 0-5. But last round, you were like, what, 8-1? So it's definitely not your gun skill. It's just about, okay, what do we do when we have the disadvantage? Anyone can fry when you have a setup, but what can we do in these scenarios, okay? So you get one, watch over your teammate. Don't make the same mistake. Don't go with him. Go left here. Don't make the same mistake as him. I would have personally not liked you on the hill. Yeah. Okay. So right there, what I was going to say to you is, you know what you just did 20 seconds ago? You died on the hill, right? I would have preferred right now, you backed away and played on that head glitch there and just watched middle, because you know they're going to push you from the flank again. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because you made the same mistake right here. You see right here, you watched over your teammate, right? But for me, like, use him as bait for a few seconds and go for the kills. Because right now, you have no map pressure. Just like we mentioned, you have 0 map pressure. What I would have preferred you saying is, you know what? My teammate's on the hill. He could try play his life. And what is the point sitting with him and both dying? I would rather sit here and try and get a kill, because they're going to be distracted. They're going to be looking for him. You might get lucky, bro. One might go through, you take him out, then your teammates on the hill, they might look at you. You know what I'm saying? You got a bit more room there, because you got different angles. Where right now, you're watching over your teammate, and I completely get why you did it in the moment. It's definitely something to do, stack the hill. But for me, in this scenario, do you think you're going to 3-stack this hill, like, so you get the whole 3 points? Probably not, right? So you're probably going to get 2-pieced. If you know you're going to get 2-pieced, you're basically setting yourself up to get spawn trapped again. And with the lack of time left, it's just never a good play. You're just not going to get the advantage from that. The only time I would 2-stack that hill right there is if there's like 2.5 ticks already done and you're just trying to quickly close the gap. You know that you're going to die, but you only need 5 seconds. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's like 5 seconds left, and we quickly close the gap. You're going through again, you're sprinting. They know where you are, bro. We got to take our time. We got to hold pre-aims here. I know there's not a lot of time left, but again, you're going through the right angle. You're sprinting, you're trying to get some kills here, and it's just not working out great. You're going through. There's this guy, he overcommits. So he made a big mistake here. Now you make them punish. What do? We don't do the same mistake. We go through up top here. We're only looking for 3. But instead, you're going with your teammates. Same angle. No one's middle map right now. You have 2B. 2A. We need middle map control. That's you, bro. That's all you middle map right now. You go through, you watch over him. Right, let me ask you a question now, Kane. You got good gun skill, right? I know you're good gunning. Right now, if he pops up that window, are you snapping and killing him?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. If he pops out that window, probably not. If he pops out that window, probably not. The point is, where you're sitting is very situational. If he pops on that head glitch right there, probably not still. Like, okay, let's say you against yourself. If you're on that head glitch there, you're winning that gunfight against this player in the open. The point is, it looks like you're holding something, but in reality, you're just a sitting target. You're just a sitting target. The only person you're killing right now is if he slides into your crosshair and doesn't look at you. But realistically, look, you're going through that side, you have no idea where they're coming from. If he's on that head glitch, he's killing you. See what I'm saying? You're watching the bottom. There's so many angles. You go through, and look at that. You're watching over him. He's just through middle. He's your side. I would have preferred you backing off, holding middle. Now 2 of you are dead. Your teammates are now by themselves. Same trend here, okay? You're going through. Luckily, your teammates do a good job there. Great shots. Look what I'm saying. You got great shot, but when you put yourself in a good spot, not in those difficult gunfights. Right there again. I think, again, a little bit impatient. I thought the round was almost over before, but there's been a few times. Just right there. Just like you did in the other hedge, bro. Go prone, man. Go prone. They have map control. Take your time. Right now, go prone. Get these kills. Your shot is so good, bro. Use these kills. Look, you're running at them and jumping at them. You're just giving yourself easy deaths. Easy deaths. If you die, I want it to be a difficult gunfight. I want the death to be worth it, like a trade. I don't want you to just die by doing like crazy chows and like stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great. Look at that, bro. Look what you did differently. What did you do here? You stretched the map out. Now, right here, if your teammate was on hill, bro, honestly, I wouldn't even mind you here. Can you just see how much more of the map you got? Yes, you're not on the hill, but look how much more of the map you got. So you see how you're doing this now on the 3rd attempt? That's taken you 2 mistakes to do that. Now, some people watching might have made the same mistake 3 times. So the fact that Kane's made this change is good. But what we want to do is maybe never make that mistake once and do this automatically. Go to the right, say, right, where are they? Let me get a kill, then push up. Because look at that. Now it's a great play. Great play. All right? Now you go through. Again, you're watching over your teammate. Now, again, you got a trophy, stun, nades. But look at that. Now you got more map control because you got that kill first. That was a good play. What can we do here, bro? Chuck a stun. There you go. Perfect. Chuck a stun there. Chuck a nade on the right-hand side. You're holding one angle, but there's so many angles. Chuck a nade somewhere. We have to use our nade here. I love that play from you. I love the play. You stun one, watch the other windows. Great play. Great play. Your teammate's watching over you. There you go. Good shit there, bro. Good shit, okay? Now, I definitely think they could have done better, in my opinion. I think they should have done better there, but you did a really good job there. You did a really good job there. Let's keep it flowing. 6 to 10. I think this might be their round here, but I've got faith in you. Let's see if we can clutch up here. This should be their round, but let's see. You might end up, you know, you might do your thing here. 4v7. He's right on top here. You're going to back away. 3v7. Oh, it's getting mixy here. It's getting mixy, Kane. What happens? 2v7. I'm afraid this one's chalked. I'm afraid this one's chalked. Kane, talk to me through that round. What are you thinking, bro?
Exact same as the first round.
But this time you had an AR, right? This time you had an AR. So you can see it's not really your role or your weapon. It's just sometimes putting yourself in unfavorable positions. When I'm watching you in a good position, there's no problem with your gunny. But it's just like, I think people have this thing like, oh, I've got good gunny, I've got good gunny. Everyone's got good gunny nowadays, bro, because it's so easy to shoot. So it's like everything else is a skill gap, all right? You've got the gunny and you've got the mechanics, which is a big advantage, but just put yourself in the advantage. Put yourself positionally and just timing and all that shit, all right, bro? Like right now, look what you're doing. You're holding an angle. That's better. Earlier on, if I actually back away for a second, this is really important, okay? I'm just going to back away once for this segment. Look what you did here. Look in comparison. And I don't know if it's a mental thing, because I think for a lot of people it is like a confidence thing and like frustration in the game. I want to find that spot when you went through the left really quickly. I think it's important to compare it. Look at this right now. You see the difference in the chows?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, the same spot, by the way. What did you do now? You watched the head glitch. In the later version, you watched the head glitch. Look what you did now. Look. You ran and jumped. Are you winning this gunfight ever, Kane? You know the game just like me, bro. Are you winning that gunfight? Never. Let me fast forward. This is what I'm saying, Kane. It's like, bro, do you have a twin? Don't lie to me, Kane. Are you playing with two people, Kane? Because every 2 rounds you just go final. You're like, yeah, I'm going to be him right now. Same spot, by the way. Exact same spot. Nothing's changed. Same spot. Look what you do. Look what you do. Why didn't you run? Why are you not jumping out of the open? Because you know, let me be patient. Let me wait for someone to overcommit. You see the difference there? That's the big thing, bro. You know what you're doing. It's about not making those mistakes, playing smart. Look at that. You wait, you hold the angle. You know they're going to push you. That's a difficult shot, but you rip his head off. You rip his head off. There you go. Nice and easy. You get a 2-piece. Look at that, Kane. Oh, you do the jump, but this time, I still don't love the jump shot, Kane, but it made more sense this time. Now, let me explain to you why the jump shot's not good. It's because of Black Ops 6, the jump shot. Look what happened when you jump. You see your gun? It goes in the air. It just takes you an extra second. So honestly, bro, I would avoid the jump shot off ledges. Last year, that's a guaranteed kill. Do you agree? Like last year, that's a guaranteed kill. But this year, it's not. So you kind of have to slide a bit more in this year. Look, when you jump, your gun just leaves your body, bro. And that's why the sprinter fire is so slow there. But I'm okay with that chow. That made a bit more sense in my opinion. That actually made more sense, all right? Let's go through. We go across, we go across. Again, you're holding the angle. I don't mind this. You're by yourself, so it's a little bit, you know, bit difficult, but let's see what you can do here. I'm not in love with this position, especially with your teammates dying, but we'll see what happens there. For me, you're just a sitting duck. You're really just a sitting target. Yeah, you're just a sitting target at that point. So I'm personally not a fan of it. Maybe you like playing here and getting the ticks. So for me, I just feel like I'm a lot more valuable when I'm getting kills, kind of getting map control, and then stacking the point together. I think you might have got the first tick there, but again, that was more the enemy just trolling, bro. You just stood here, and they just didn't push you. If we look at their lives here, like, no one's dying right now. They should have just killed you, in my opinion. Like, a better team there just fries you, and you're just a sitting duck. Like, you see your team's on A. I would have just preferred you pushing up, getting kills as a team, and then kind of having someone on hill or watching over. Because you have 0 people watching over you. Not even 1 person. What were you going to say, though?
I was just going to say, I think because the rest of the team was on A, I was just trying to split the enemies up with it. I think that was probably my thought, but...
Yeah, no, I definitely see that side of it. And again, for me personally, the reason I don't like that is just because I don't hate that. I don't hate it. I just personally don't think it's a great play. Because if you're by yourself on B, if they have a setup like this, let's say you've got 1 person on top middle and 2 on A, I think that's a good play because then you're splitting their attention, right? But what you're saying and what's happening is kind of different. Because look at this right now. First of all, you have no one middle map, okay? Which is a big, big difference. Because the fact that you have 3 people, let's just forget them for a second. The blue team's there. The fact that you have 3 people over there, this is now not a good play because you need someone there. Like right now, I would rather you be here than be there. Do you see what I'm saying? You need this is what you need. You need someone sitting here. Then you need someone sitting here. That's your main areas. If you want to be annoying, you can have someone sitting here. But this is a must-have. What my problem was, is you gave away the must-have for a luxury. This is a luxury if your team are in the right position. But because your teammate was there, again, if I said to you right now, where do you want to be? You would not tell me, you know what, I'd rather be here. You would probably rather be there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the difference, bro. I hope that makes sense to everyone in the chat as well. Do you see what I'm saying about luxury position? This is a necessity. Right now, what you said makes sense if your teammate was up there. If I said to you right now, your teammate's like that, Where do you want to be? I'll say, you know what, bro? Go to B if you want, because now they're tweaking. Now you're really spreading the map. But because you had no one middle, this can't be an option for me. You have to be middle. You have to be middle. Because look what happens now. Let's just play it out. Your teammate dies, one of them. Okay? Then your other teammate dies. As soon as they both die, by the way, your thought should now change. You know what? This is what I personally would do. Honestly, this is what I'll do right now. If there's about 45 seconds to a minute left, I'll say, you know what? I'm going to get off B. I'm going to go their side middle and pinch them. You know why? Because I know they're pushing up now. They're getting map control. They're trying to spawn trap my team. I just need to go on their side, or I need to be annoying on their side. That's what I would say. Because you sitting here is just a sitting duck. Any good team right now, they've killed 2 of your teammates. They've killed both your teammates, right? Any good team right now is going to kill you through middle. And I know you would do the same thing, bro. Any good team right now would come in and just kill you through middle. But the fact that you stood there for so long is more them playing bad than you finessing. Like right now, you're not really finessing. You're just standing there. And they took so long to kill you, okay? But hopefully that necessity point makes sense, chat. Because for me, it's the biggest thing. And again, look what you're doing. You're learning from your previous mistake, which is really good, bro. Which is really good. You're going through on the right-hand side. This is perfect. You're watching through. Again, you're going across. Again, I don't mind this. This was a bit better than last time. At least you're watching the left there. But again, for me, it's just about backing away and just really holding that middle, bro. That's like the 4th time you've died there. And it's such a hard gunfight. You definitely did something different here, but it's still a difficult gunfight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go through. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, this is the first time the whole round you've seen this top area. And I guarantee you pop off. Let's see what happens. So you go through. There's one. You absolutely fry him. You absolutely fry the second. It's not a coincidence. You go in a power spot for the first time and you pop off. All right, bro? Kane, I need you taking those power spots. I need you taking those routes and set up in those power spots. Because otherwise, you just get put in the blender. You get put in the blender. Yeah. Oh, no, Kane. I don't want to see your hair again. No, not this again. You're doing your 360s and shit. Not this again. Look, you're frying them, but it's just so difficult. You're making it so hard on yourself, bro. Look at that. You have to fucking shit on them. You're getting them, but it's just not easy. It's not easy. And that's going to be the round, bro. What's your thoughts, Kane?
Yeah, it's just situational, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. But from my perspective, is any like, again, I know you're a great player, so it's not like I'm teaching you. It's more like I'm just trying to give you my opinion. And I know in-game it's harder as well because I've definitely experienced both sides. But is there any questions you had for me that you kind of wondering or anything you want to say about any of that?
No, that's all good.
Yeah,
exactly what I got. Perfect, bro. I appreciate it.
Perfect. Was that okay for you? Did that all make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect, man. Hopefully that was okay for you. We'll catch up after in Discord, bro, and I hope you feel better as well, man. I hope you feel better. Get some rest, bro, and yeah, we'll catch up soon, man. Thank you so much for sending your VOD. YouTube, Twitch chat, show me some love, man. It was great working with Kane. Kane, I appreciate you, bro. We'll catch up on Discord, but I hope everything was okay for you.
Yeah, of course. Nice one. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a great time. I'll catch you soon, bro. Bye.
You too. See you later. Bye.
See you later. All right, YouTube, I'm going to end the video there. We are live on stream. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know down below if you guys enjoy this stuff. These are a coaching session. If you guys want to get involved, they're in my Discord. Go through. You can send me a VOD review, message me with the coaching ticket on the Discord, and we'll get into business. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.